Next questions, comments, suggestions, all of those things. This is your moment.
Yeah, thank you. Um, uh, Myself, I'd love to make a living from trading. It's been a while I'm trading. I was in stock. Now I just started Forex. And is there possibility to work one on one with somebody of your team from your team?
Um, Potentially. So I know that that's been requested a lot. Here's what I have told people. And we might add that to the website or to the six-figure trading coach on a very small scale. But here's the truth. Ready? There are 20,000 people who will take your money for an hour of their time, right? I promise you, I am not the only person. But trading is not going to be learned in an hour. So let's just say I worked with you for an hour, or let's just say somebody 10 times better than me, okay, worked with you for an hour. It doesn't matter. Even if they told you the strategy, the management, the pair, the tool, the this, the that, the this, whatever, the whole recipe, right? Including the, quarter of a sneeze of nutmeg that goes in the world's best cheesecake. I mean, every nitty gritty detail, it's not enough. So when I first started out with even when I got into coaching was I literally volunteered and then everyone was asking for help. So I coached. I literally did it 99% for free because I just wanted to make a difference. Right. But the only people who had the most amount of success were the people who kept coming. So for example, there's a guy, he's a single father living in another country. He wanted coaching really, really bad. I said, yes. So I work with him once a week. He grew his account to over $500,000. He grew his account. I don't think he's hit 1 million, at least not since last week spoke, but he's had success. But that was like weekly or bi-weekly after a while. He stuck with it because there's nothing I can tell you today. If you were my favorite human, my love of my life, my daughter, my best friend, that I could tell you today that's going to help you catch all the things, right? And you have a background in stocks, so I don't know what your portfolio looked like after 4 or 5 years in stocks, but we could start there. But there's no 1 hour. Are you tracking that?
Yeah, I gotcha. Um, wh- why I'm asking, it's like, it's my first time here. I don't know what's the frequency of this Zoom meeting.
Okay.
I can't, I'm here to stay. I'm telling you. For coming back, I will come back for sure.
Oh, that's
Uh,
well, awesome. I'm excited. You get the ideas. So I kind of feel it's unethical. Now, granted, I would make another $1 billion if I just decided to do that all the time. But and I know this schedule isn't always great for everybody. I still think that it's the little things. It's the thing that maybe Jenny said, but also the thing that maybe Scott said, or Barbara said, or Jonathan said, or Barika asked, or Robert. But Latoya, there's people in here who ask a question in a way that maybe your brain didn't think of, or they give a comment in a way that just you're like, whoa, and it solves that next piece, that next piece, that next piece. But my question to you, I guess, before we even go any further is how did you do, if you're willing to talk about it, how does your stock portfolio look? How long did you do stocks for?
Oops. It's like on and off, but now I said it's if you want to make a living from it, you have to take it serious, and I take it like full time now.
Okay.
And starting Forex, I think that gives me more discipline in terms of stop loss and take profit because you can trade like both ways, uptrend, downtrend in Forex. In stock, we kind of have limitation with that.
True. Well, depending on the platform, but true. Very true.
Yeah, yeah. And whenever you see a trade like it's clear, like clean water, you take that trade and think that you're gonna make a profit. The platform can kick you out of it, or they just block you, or it's like um, it just stay there pending or support or whatnot.
I,
So that's why I'm here in Forex, and I see the potential in it.
that's awesome. I'm a little biased, obviously, because of where I started and what I was able to accomplish with where I started. But truthfully, I know some people who have done super well with stocks. But I also feel like we are well positioned to make exponentially more money and percents of gain, okay, just return on investment here in this industry than you would in stocks. And that's for a plethora of reasons, leverage being one of them. The second, obviously, buying and selling, totally different concept. So even if you're quote dollar cost averaging in and you're just kind of buying and holding, there's only so much you can do without leveraged money and without, $250,000 of your own capital that's going to make life changing money. In this side of the industry, you don't necessarily need $250,000 to make a living wage. And when I say living wage, I mean, I know everyone has different standards. I'm talking five to $10,000 a month, okay? Not Lamborghini money. I just mean, four to $10,000 a month because you got to pay taxes and you got to put money in. But four to $10,000 a month, kind of living wage, if you will, very easy, and you don't need, $200,000 on this side. I feel like in stocks, you need, 200,000, 500,000, really to see the percentages of gains or the monetary value that's gonna give you any kind of living wage, at least in the next 5 years. That's a big difference for me. So I think you're in the right place, and if you already have some background, did you do fundamentals or did you do technicals?
I'm more technical person. That's why when you're talking about charts, it's like it's my word. It's easier for me.
Alright, nice.
Mm.
Yeah. I like technicals. My brain, you talk about fundamentals to me, and I retain a very small percentage of it, and the rest of it just goes bye bye out my brain. It's like I don't like I don't know. We're all wired a little different, so we definitely are. But either way, welcome. And go to the pinned message. Go to the pinned post. You'll kind of get familiar with the indicators. You already know enough technically, I'm sure, that puts you in a great position. Pick only a couple of pairs, some time frames and some strategies. It doesn't have to be my strategy. It could be any strategy. But let's pick some pairs, some management, and a strategy, and then just start the recipe that helps you get from where you're at to where you want to be.
Excellent. Thank you very much.